Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Today we'll be doing our standard operating procedure. This is our cappuccino and latte SOP. For our group members, we have Wong Jiet Hang, Pang Xing Jie, Wong Zheng Yu, and Li Yi Ting. Okay, next slide. Step number 1. Our method of ensuring a clean and tidy work area with all the equipment well placed around the coffee machine. So does anyone know why we need to do this? The pros and cons?
Yeah, I know the things we need to do. For example, our pro is promotes hygiene and professionalism, and the con is time consuming for fast-paced service. And can I know that why we need to ensure a clean and tidy work?
It's because we can grab our materials so that we know where everything is. It's tidy and clean, so that we can always be prepared when there's more customers. Okay, next slide. Step number 2. For latte and cappuccinos, we use 18 grams exactly for the perfect shot. Make sure to measure the amount by using the scale. The reason we use 18 grams is because the coffee machine in school, it doesn't allow anything more or anything less, as it disrupts the flow. The reason we use 18 grams is because the coffee machine in school, it doesn't allow us to use more or less as it disrupts the flow, which will lead to giving us a bad creamer. So we use 18 grams. Does anyone have any opinions on this?
Me!
Okay, yes, what opinions do you have on it?
For the pro, we ensure consistency and quality. And for the con, we request precision tools like a scale.
Wait, I can't hear you right at the end. What is your con?
Ensure consistency and quality.
Ensuring consistency and quality.
Yes.
Oh, okay. That's a pretty good reason. Thank you, Lao Yiting. The third step. We temp it by placing the portafilter edge on a flat surface and take the temper to press the coffee powder down. Arm must be 90-degree angle. The way we do this is we must ensure the coffee powder is flat and it is not uneven, because if the coffee powder is uneven, it will cause the flow to be bad, and which we don't want, which will result to an over extract or under extract. Okay, is there anything about this that you would like to add on? Like any methods that you would like to state? Can you? No. Okay, next step. We insert the portafilter into the machine. We must ensure that there are no bangings around the machine. Why? Why is that? Xing Jie, would like to answer? Okay. What are the pros?
The pro, I think, is the prevents damage to equipment, and the con is need to practice to avoid rough handling.
We'll insert the portafilter into the machine and we'll place 2 cups, one for latte, one for cappuccino, at the bottom. Because latte and cappuccino, they both require single shot only. So therefore, this will be the quickest way to ensure the drinks can be given to the customers immediately. We also do time the seconds, like 25 to 30 seconds for the best. So we also time the coffee extract. The ideal time is 25 to 30 seconds and a 20 to 30 ml espresso per cup. So does anyone has any thoughts on this?
So
like why you need 25 to 30 seconds?
So I think the pro is guarantees the correct espresso yields, and the cons is the mask taking might be challenged for the beginners.
Okay, do you have any other answers?
Control portion and wasted, and the cons is minor over under measuring may occur.
Okay, for our next step, in the meantime, we'll measure the pitcher's weight without anything inside, and using the scale, which we requested it from the back, and we'll measure it to 150 ml. Does anyone has anything about this? Why 150 ml? Why not more? Why not less? Have any questions about this?
No.
No. Okay. Let's go on to the next one. For our latte, we'll insert the tip of the wand into the milk, position it to the middle, then move to the middle between the pitcher wall and the wand. So for example, let's say this. This is the cup, the pitcher. The wand should be facing, this is the middle, goes to the side, and it must face us like this. It's so that it can create a vortex to spin around. So that, and for the cappuccino, we insert the tip of the wand into the milk, position it to the middle, and move the wand closer to the original wand placement than the pitcher wall to have a more thick and foamy texture. As for just now, the latte, the wand is around here. It's close to the wall. The wall is here. It's close to the wall. Whereas for cappuccino, you make it closer to the middle. The wand is here, the wall is here, the middle here. Why you do that is because you want to inject more air into it so that you can create a more thick foam, a more thick foam. Does anyone have any thoughts about this?
No.
Pros and cons? Anything?
No.
Pros and cons? No. Okay. For both, for the next step, we will be frothing the milk. This is the method. We raise the wand a bit higher. Upon frothing the milk, raise the wand and a bit higher for 5 seconds to inject air inside to get that foamy texture. After 5 seconds, then move the wand back down for the milk to be heated to the desired temperature. So does anyone know why do we do this?
Yes, because we need to inject air and heat milk. The pro is balance air and heat for texture, and the con is judging temperatures by hand may lack precision. Yeah, that's
Okay.
all.
Yeah, that is one of the key parts to making a good froth milk. Yes, that's good. Okay, let's go to the next step. After frothing the milk, take the wet cloth and wipe the steam wand. Then push the wand back in with the cloth wrapping around and turn on the steamer to remove any excess milk inside. Then wipe. Does anyone know why we need to turn on the steamer after using?
Because it to maintenance hygiene and prevent clogging, and because the hot water also can cause the burn its carrots.
For the hotness of the steam, because it's steamer, the wand steam, it is very hot, so it can burn your hand. So we need to be very careful. That's why we place a cloth over it, so that it can prevent burning our skin. Okay. For the next one, take the already filled with espresso cup and pour it over. Same for both latte and cappuccino. So the reason we add, I'll give the answer for this. The reason we add the milk inside the espresso is because we want to create that foamy texture in the coffee. As for latte, we have more silky, and cappuccino are more foamy. So we do this to add some flavor and texture. Okay, next. We serve. Ensure that no coffee spillages there. Okay, next. Okay, for the next step, we take the used portafilter and dump the coffee cake into the knock box. Why do we dump the coffee cake into the knock box, Xinjie?
Because we need to keep portafilter ready for next use, and the con is improper knocking may damage the equipment.
Okay, for the last step, we place everything back to its original place and clean up and tidy up. So the reason why we do this, and Yiting give us the reason?
To keep nice for next task. And for the con, take extra time if bar is busy.
Okay, that's for our standard operating procedure for latte and cappuccino. That's all, and thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.